Let's see. Broncos, 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 Broncos. Baltimore defense, Rams, ooh, oh y'all, crispy. Mm, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go right. Just trying to think what kind of red I want to do. I'm gonna go orange. Nah, we'll go away white. Away white works. Mm, 10 minutes. Sorry, clock 25, 00, clear. Let go.
Please welcome your 2026 Denver Broncos.
Let me tell you something. Those Broncos jerseys are the cleanest jerseys I have ever seen in my life.
Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Pick up a 2 on the last run.
Man, y'all are just so clean, bro. It's like the orange and blue just goes together.
They'll stick with him again.
I'm a little jealous.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Nice job by them getting the back
still
to the
clean, but
perimeter.
like y'all are
Then he's
just
able
like
to
clean,
get outside,
sir.
stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's
bullet to that
35.
one.
They get 25 on that connection. First down, Atlanta.
Look at that zinger. Jesus Christ.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Atlanta.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Going back in the backfield.
Good stop.
Here. And that one shut down pretty
Way to
quickly.
neutralize me. I'm like
Back to the
80s.
line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up second and 9.
Almost forgot what a stop looks like.
From the 31, here's second and 9.
Come on now, boys. It's a tough team.
Quick throw, taken in.
I said it's a tough team. Don't sleep on the Broncos. They beat us earlier.
Bring up third down.
Come on now.
And it's third down.
Stitches and Kilo got them boys right. Floater.
And that is
Oh, come on, bro. You got to put that.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down,
God
pushing
damn
the
it,
ball
Bart.
downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Aubrey's kick is
I just don't feel safe fucking around
the
with this team.
Falcons
Feel me?
will take a 3-0 lead.
Broncos
A lot of
nothing.
times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not
Some
thrilled
teams
to end
you
a
don't
drive
wanna
like
play
this
with your
a
food.
field goal, but I
It's
think
one
in
of
this
those teams
case,
you
you
don't wanna play
can
with your
label it
food.
a success. You were able to operate your
With
offense.
your
You were
food is
able
not
to quiet
bueno.
this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
A safe kick taken at the
You
5.
play with your food if you want to. You get burnt.
20,
Come on,
3
man.
touchdowns shy of
Who
the
the fuck?
25-yard line.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad.
Right, you know I stay
There's a
high.
lot
You
of
know how
ways to
that
get the
shit
ball in
work.
the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them.
Stay
In this
high
case,
and
it's a
whooping
simple
people's
check down,
asses.
picks
Y'all
up a
love
good
it.
gain,
This
brings
the
up third
life,
down.
Dre.
They'll look to pick this up.
I told you,
third
man.
and a
Like,
yard.
we up. I told you,
They'll
you
try
come
to
join
sneak
me.
it
We
here.
all eat.
Pretty close.
That's what I told
First
you.
glance that he had it in. He does.
Oh, look at them.
First
They got the
down.
first time. Isn't that cute?
First and 10 at
Look
the
at them.
30-yard
Okay,
When done
that's
correctly,
up
Mike,
there.
this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do.
Throw the ball.
Most of the time, they'll just
Throw the
drive
ball,
forward
nigga.
and pick up the first down.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Nah, you know what kind of ball I
That's the
want you to
second
throw.
time they
Go ahead and
connect
throw it.
on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
Anytime you're
line.
facing a zone defense, you're working from your first
want you
progression
feeling
all
safe.
the way through.
Throw the ball.
But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay
And don't
open
run it.
very long. So what they taught
Run
us as
formation on the
receivers,
right.
if
Throw
you're
the ball.
open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming to you.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of
Let's
7
get it.
on
It's okay.
first down.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of
Throw the ball, Broncos.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throw it to them 3-0s. Look at all them good number 3s in the front.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake.
Go ahead. Yeah. Keep no. Do it again. Come here. Do it again.
Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact.
That ball.
Incomplete pass. That's over the middle. Active.
Yeah.
And his offense is going to be and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young
that feels so good.
Every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
$1. I tell y'all what I'm doing, and you niggas still cry. Nickel, dime, $1. I encourage you to try to do this.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
I'm dropping back all my DBs on you.
They'll break the huddle.
I don't want linebackers. I want safeties playing linebackers. I want the most agile gazelle niggas. Go ahead, Melly. Get you some eats. Anyway, I want the most agile niggas as linebackers. And I want you to throw that motherfucking ball and see what happens.
And I think that's what the defense was lined up
That's what I
thinking.
want.
In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground.
You better run it.
And the
You
offense
better
is
run
able
it.
to pick up a 1st down.
You don't run the ball, we're going to have some problems.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Doing a roach animation.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
What you doing the roach for? You ain't stopped, man. What, stopping me to 6 yards is worth
From
celebrating?
29, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, little man. That old small one. Try this one. Boom, nigga. Try that one, nigga. Go celebrate now. Come here. Celebrate, nigga. Pick yourself up off the floor and celebrate.
I'll tell you what, Mike.
Go do your little roach animation.
Want to have the tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean,
I gotta deal with niggas like Haiti. You think I gotta sit here, got time for these little tiny niggas?
Now this time they'll look
I got big fucking monstrosities trying to kill me.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I got CPU playing wide receivers. Because y'all niggas is trash.
2nd and 10.
That sucks. I mean, I could put y'all in. They ain't gonna do shit.
Touchdown, Falcons.
But I could do it, though.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route
we all garbage.
through the
vanilla.
eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good.
That flow's starting to feel familiar, don't it?
10-0 lead.
Y'all feel that? Or is it just me?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
I mean, outside of Sutton, I see the wide receivers. I see Zeke, big ass. Oh, wait, that's not Zeke.
And he'll get Zeke. That's it. Roquan Smith.
I thought I saw number 11. See a Delano. Yeah, you're right. I don't recognize y'all niggas. They put the better players in.
From the 25, here's second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And, they smack him
No,
down.
they Zeke right there.
Big hit right at the line.
What is going on? What is this hard game? He's still a bum, but why is he? They go walk right there.
They need 8.
You know, Walk always want to see himself, but he's still trash. So I just don't get
They
it.
send Sutton in motion.
Y'all niggas gonna sit y'all bum asses down.
Down the field, but it falls.
What did I tell you about throwing that ball?
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Hey, do
And
it again.
barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off
I'm
the
just
field
shocked that
and
y'all
the
thought
punt team
AI
come out.
players was gonna make a difference to this
Taken
ass
at about
whooping
14.
on the play now edition. That's why. Because I mean, if I had it my way, I would have sat that bum down. You know, number 0. His ass wouldn't be
The
playing.
Falcons offense getting those
It'd be
helmets
Diet
back
Pro.
on, ready to head out for their next possession.
And
They've
BJ
got
and
the
Robinson would be
10-0
running that ball.
advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, first and 10. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
If I really want to get cute, I sit his ass down too. Enzo can sit his non-productive ass down. Put Drake Landon up in there. Man, shit. Okay. Keep playing if y'all want to.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make
Look at that.
a play.
Look at these numbers.
He
They're
gets
just
too much
trash.
width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Short pass
Oh,
taken in
shit.
by the
Oh.
tight end.
He had
And
no
they'll move
business
this one
getting that
down
much.
inside the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
How his big ass squeak
And
through
that's a
that,
nice
we'll never
grab
know.
for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Up the middle they go. And good hard running there. He'll push
Yeah,
his
they're gonna
way
make me
forward,
earn my
gaining about
yards.
5.
They ain't gonna give me no easy ones. I gotta fight for every inch I get on the field. It's gonna be a
From the
60-yard game.
33, here's second and 4. Quick throw on the RPO. It's
Singer.
complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing
baby.
in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
They face second down and 7. They'll send their tight end left. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a
I
moment.
don't like that defensive formation.
Hit as he threw in the pass.
I knew it. That's why I didn't like it.
Trying to set up that screen. but the rush
Y'all
got
heard
there
it.
too
Y'all heard
quickly.
it from me first.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Recovery outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big
Hart got
spot.
Butterfingers, but good defense there.
Fourth down.
Good defense,
And his
guys.
passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3.
Hey, Tokyo, let's play a game.
That's where they'll set up shop.
It's called Can You Score on the 3-0 Squad Challenge.
For this next possession, they find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut, where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Oh, shit. Oh, he should have died.
The catch, he stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Atlanta.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
To the ground, a first down run. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards.
Yeah, I'm getting about 5 yards or so.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so
yeah, they just reading through all through my game plan.
Behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the first down and keep it going.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the...
To the goal line and in.
Touchdown,
Atlanta.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Anyway, Joki, we're still waiting for you to, come on my team real quick.
As the kicks away.
Hopefully you guys could get a little bit of luck this time.
Inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the
Denver the Cobras challenge. Come on.
They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
There it is. Okay, now, yeah. Come on now. Come on, you can do it. What's going on my team?
The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline, it really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there and know it's zone?
Oh, he got that?
And now you tell the offense that it's man
He
coverage.
caught that?
The versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback. It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And that first and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Do it. Punch it in there. I'm daring you to. I'm bored.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression.
Score,
so hats
nigga.
off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Ooh, some hitting going on now.
I need you to make me feel something.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And the defense trying to
That's third and goal. Come on now.
Hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up third and goal.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection
Oh, now it's third and
match
goal.
up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Man in motion, heading left.
Got man in motion.
Throwing here on third and
Oh, they
goal.
got it.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos.
Jabari voice.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Broncos are able to edge a bit closer.
Broncos 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return.
I mean, you're going to have to learn to do it again, but good shit, Broncos.
The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough. for the first down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. It's going to be third. They need one. Now, faking the give.
Good job. Good job, Stitches.
We're going to find out pretty quickly how aggressive this head coach wants to be here, Mike. All the analytics say on the plus side of the 50, you've got to go for it. You have to take advantage of this field position and try to come away with 6. Big decision here, but I think they've got to go for it.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be from 56 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. And their lead will stay right.
How did you miss a field goal with Brandon fucking
That would have been such a nice boost for this group going into
How does that work?
The snap was good. The hold was good. He just
that just goes to show you, no matter how perfect you make a draft and no matter how much good you do, Madden is just going to find ways to Madden itself.
Now he'll air one out.
That shit's annoying.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Broncos will cut into that lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
27-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll look to throw. This one complete to Sutton. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's a design run. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. They send a receiver in motion left.
Got him.
Play action. He'll set up to throw.
Got him, boy.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, You have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Falcons offense. And their running back.
Yeah, I told you I was about to get like, you know, about 60.
The drive begins at the 20.
About solid
It's
60.
first and 10.
See that?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Oh, shit.
Finding space at the 40. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Atlanta.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. You spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Oh, shit. Good tackle.
Good work.
Damn.
Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow
Good tackle.
It'll force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team
that one. Take it in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Falcons. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
27, Broncos 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30.
Okay. Okay, Rock. Hey, put the punches in the mouth.
Get back to work. The deficit is 17, so they got to start
cutting. Put your team in the position to do something. Okay.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Right back to him
Good
on
run.
first down. That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job. We can see the results.
Throwing now from the gun. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
I don't know what happened in that
See the reaction
sequence.
on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone, and he's complete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Yeah.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach fourth down by what they call on third down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on fourth. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on fourth down is leaning towards settling for 3.
It'll be a long night, baby. Get up.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 2 scores.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Wow! And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Atlanta.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gun. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Easy 10. Just, you know, a little scoop here and there.
Just enough for another first down.
First down, Falcons.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Ooh, shit. Nelly, get up. Are you okay? Oh, my God, Nelly. Kill him like that.
Brings up 2nd and 5. at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter. At this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Y'all don't believe me. Y'all think I'm just yapping just to fucking yap.
On for the PAT is Auburn.
That was your biggest mistake.
The kick is good.
I'm still waiting.
Are able to extend the lead.
Tokyo, you only did it one time. You do realize you have to beat my defense more than one time. You gotta, gotta score,
Bradley Pinion.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense ready for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Tight end going in motion here. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Okay, I guess.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The RPO, that one is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Oh, shit.
Intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
There's an argument to be made, Mike, that across the league, some of the best cover guys on the field play free safety. They're handling a lot of assignments. They're handling a lot of different coverages. But it's their ability to be the best communicators, put out some fires, get guys lined up in the right spot. And no matter whatever coverage they're in, they're always a huge threat to pick you off.
Second and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to the air again on second and 10.
Hey, good shit.
This one in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
They're not going for two. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. The Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
34. Broncos 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Crazy. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around. They've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Trying to start on the ground. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Moving the tight end right. He'll drop to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
All we got to do is just run the clock out and it's over.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
I saw that a mile away.
1st and 10. Here's a run going left. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Quick run, taken in, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short.
Oh, good shit, man.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The throw here is complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. And this one complete on the sideline to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And it brings up 4th down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defense.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons will have great field position right around midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now,
Oh, I fumbled. Oh, shit.
And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was.
I fumbled,
that
man. I was
so
hurt.
nearly the turnover the defense needed, but they couldn't get it in time. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
And it brings up third down.
Come on, man.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got him.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It don't matter when a field goal runs.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 39 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. To the air now on 1st and 10. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. Throwing off his back foot, and it's
Good run.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the Falcons,
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Back to the air one more time. The catch made there by Sutton. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Are you kidding me? What is this?
Back to throw.
Later.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
And while this game is certainly all but over, this drive really comes down to pride. On one side, you got a team trying to show they're willing to fight all the way to the end. And then the other, they don't want to give up a touchdown at this point in the game.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage.
That shit out of here, boy.
Broken up in the end zone. It's
Shit out of here,
incomplete.
boy.
Great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have
Just
a
take a
lot
knee.
of pride in their performance.
Take a knee to that.
Just because they had this big lead, they're not going to
Take a
give you
knee, y'all.
anything easy here down the stretch.
Spare yourselves.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And
This
this
shit
is going
nice
to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Broncos are able to cut the deficit to 10.
The score, Falcons 37.
Good shit, Broncos. It took y'all an eternity, but good shit. Way to get yourselves in.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Yeah.
The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense. keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Jeez. We got us with revenge, boys. I gotta go to my jump.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did.
Look,
That
guys,
is the difference in this one.
I hit. So I
that'll
did
just
all
about do
the
it for Greg
players,
Olson
right?
and our entire
I
team.
hit
I'm Mike
triangle for
Tirico.
Broncos to
You've
save
been
some
watching
time.
the NFL on
And,
EA Sports. For more, log on to
I would assume that it's just the
EASports.com.
Broncos players that
From
should be
Denver,
at the top.
good night, everybody.
That means if you ain't make it to the top, that means you just ass. That means the computer thought that you just not better than certain CPUs on the team. Broncos, Tokyo, 25 of 38, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Yeah, Jabari Royce wasn't supposed to be in. I know Zeke's supposed to be in here somewhere, but again, they just thought that these were better. We got Stitches, he got 1 sack. Bari, 2 tackles. Kilo, 2 tackles, and you guys are just ass. Jesus Christ. Draco, 28 of 36, 343 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. I got 78 yards rushing, a touchdown, and a fumble. Only 23 yards rushing. Park, 118 yards receiving. Enzo, 75. Sosa, Jr., 42. Melly and myself, 12, respectively. Roquan Smith is a demon. Fred Okalune is not Fred. Sawyer Okalune is a demon. Bates is a demon. Simmons is a demon. Sauce is a demon. I have to go to my job. Y'all take it easy. I hope y'all got the memo that y'all just suck. And we'll keep pushing. The next team on my shit list will probably be the Cardinals. Because there's no other team outside of the big three, I would assume, which is the Cardinals, Broncos, and a mix between the Bills and the Chargers. I would say it's a mix, either way. But I just don't see nobody touching my team. So on that note, I'll just make the Cardinals next, and let's see what's up. Later, y'all.